wrap it up soon.
All right, well, why don't you guys tell us what we've got going on here today?
We are the Bismarck Public Schools elementary teachers, and today we're coming together to learn from Jim Solomon, drum guru extraordinaire, about SEL and putting it into our classroom with drum circles and playing together.
Okay, good. All right, why did you guys pick Jim Solomon, or what was the draw to him?
Well, he's one of the leading people in drumming in the elementary music world, and we have worked with him in the past on a few projects, but not as a full elementary music staff. So we decided he would be a good fit. He does focus on respect within the drum circle and building community, so that's what we're going for.
How did you guys come about to be able to bring Jim in? What was kind of catalyst, or what was kind of the process to do that?
Well, we were lucky enough in the state of North Dakota to receive a very large grant through the North Dakota legislature 2 years ago, and it was tied for music K through 5 elementary music and SEL. So a logical step was to bring in somebody who could get community going, and we have used the funds for a multitude of things in our classrooms, including buying percussion so that every single student would be able to have an instrument in front of them. We're working on different professional development opportunities for our teachers that can roll right into the classroom. And we just are so thankful that the legislature thought of connecting SEL and music, because that is truly what we do every day.
Anything else, Brian?
I don't think so. I think
Anything else to add?
yeah.
So the Bismarck Public Schools, after receiving this money, came up with a wonderful plan to make sure that we are using this money to have a positive impact on kids. And so some of the things that we did is some of the percussion stuff that you've seen before. We're doing some book studies having to do with social emotional learning for kids. And then hopefully putting some things in place that we can continue for years afterwards to again impact the social emotional learning of kids, as well as our professional learning as having the growth mindset and having our music teachers grow as far and as wide as we can.
It's really great to be down here at Myra Elementary today, watching the Bismarck Public School elementary teachers using the funds from the grant to get some professional development and to help them better themselves as teachers and help their students with social emotional learning and learning some new techniques that can apply to the classroom. And from a perspective of the NDMEA, we're really glad to see that the funds that were provided to us for our organization, for our teachers across the state, are being used like this. And we've seen so many great examples throughout the last couple of years of what people have been doing, and this is just another wonderful one to see that it's happening, and we look forward to hearing about everyone else's progress in other areas too.
Okay, you know, it's so important to really talk about advocacy for music education, and one of the things that we've really tried to do as NDMEA is advocate for the importance of funding from the legislature and letting the legislators know what it actually supports. In 2019, we were very fortunate to have a pretty major allocation of money that came from Representative Owen and Senator Shively that really boosted us into this, where we can add some training, we can add some equipment, and essential things for our kids in North Dakota.
This message was brought to you by the North Dakota Music Educators Association, proudly serving our members for over 70 years.